High Scrollers is produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past and present.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Let's play a game, Matt.
Let's play a game, you reckon?
I love when we do like a little game.
Same.
Like we need to have a little game segment, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay, so this game is we're going to expose influencers that we know. We're going to give details about their appearance and see if everyone can guess.
What?
I'm just joking.
Oh my God.
I'm just joking after the expose that you did on the main episode.
I don't know
week.
whether it was an expose.
I mean,
do you reckon people will really know straight away?
But I mean, is that the worst thing in the world if everyone knows? I think it's a known thing, you know?
True.
I've got like 2 activities for us to do in Close Friends today. So first of all, I've saved this TikTok of this creator who's doing like a bit of a mini series. Let me find it. And this is what she says.
Things I do because I'm slightly evil but never wrong, part 4.
So things that I do because I'm slightly evil and never wrong. And she's doing a series. Her name is Gracie Drashkovich with a D, Drashkovich. And we're going to go through, and I thought especially I feel like you could be good to answer these, whether you would do them or you think they're petty or not.
Okay.
So she talks pretty quickly, so I'm going to have to like just go through it and pause it as she talks.
Things I do because I'm slightly evil but never wrong, part 4. If I know that you've talked shit on me or you don't like me, I will purposely be so nice to you and compliment you on purpose in public in front of other people so that your hate looks crazy.
Yeah, absolutely 100% do that.
You would do that?
I do that. Yeah.
So if someone's been talking nasty about you, you'll just be extra nice to them.
100%.
I think there is a power in doing that. So I'm going to have to agree with that one.
Because, the thing is like one person comes to mind straight away, another person in the same space as us. And
who?
They're just fucked.
Can you just mouth their name?
I'll write it down. I've been caught before with the fucking recordings here on this podcast being released, etc., etc.
So who is it? I need to know. I swear I'm not going to say it out loud. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so basically like just false things.
Yeah.
And so my whole thing is I'm going to be nice as pie in real life.
Oh, see, I agree, but I'm also...
Instead of just ignoring. Like if I ignored, it probably adds
to
the narrative.
I feel like I'm in between, and it depends on the context. I'm all for like be the bigger person and just be like hello and like be super nice, but it depends what they've fucking said. Like if it's extreme, like I kind of just want to be like, ew, I don't even want to like talk to you.
Yeah.
But depends on what's been said and what the context is. But I feel like we can't think too far into these things. We just got to say like agree or disagree. Okay, so we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
And people will start to question your hate. If I know someone I don't like is going to be somewhere that I'm going, I always make sure to show up more consistent, more composed, and more successful. If I'm playing...
No, I don't do that.
No, that's a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah, because you know what? Sorry, I don't need to. I already know I'm better than that person. So I don't need to compose myself or make myself look better, or I can show up as my worst and I'm still going to be better than you.
True.
That's actually that was powerful, right?
Yeah.
That's actually my mantra.
I'm with you on that one.
If I'm playing the fake game with someone, like I know they don't like me, but they're being fake towards me, pretending they like me. If I'm feeling really bold, sometimes I'll just say, I miss you to them. I know that just takes it one step further and makes them really uncomfortable.
Nah, I wouldn't do
never do that. We're not going above and beyond.
Nah.
I let others set the bar for how our relationship's going to go, and then I'm a mirror from there. I respond to passive aggressiveness like they're being sweet, and I don't get it. This makes people truly feel insane.
If someone's being passive aggressive...
She does what?
She pretends that they're being sweet and it throws them off.
I think this bitch has too much time on her hands to think about all these situations.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of the comments are saying.
Like, how do you have the energy to actually analyze every single conversation you have with people?
That's what one of the top comments says. So it says to me, this is giving too much energy to my haters. I make it clear I don't like them. Then never let them near me again. I ain't got time to play games. And then people are saying, are you a water sign?
Yeah, interesting. I think like the worst at the start, I was like, yeah, sure. And then like the more it went on, I was like, this is getting unhinged now.
Yeah. Well, she's done a whole series. So I think now she realizes it gets a lot of engagement and comment.
Okay,
so she's just going with it. Okay. Another game that we can play. I saw another TikTok and it was what are small red flags in people that if you notice in them, immediately you know you'll never want to become friends with that person. And now this person said one of mine, but she said like don't make it basic like that. So her example was, for example, when people are rude to waiters and waitresses, she's like, yes, that's an obvious one, but what's like something specific that you notice about people?
I don't know if this is something that I could just like never get on board with them and we would never be friends. But I have a weird thing that if you choose out of all the condiments in the world, if you choose tomato sauce or ketchup, you are fucking dead to me.
But it depends what you're eating.
Nah, I think no matter what
so even
it
if you're
is,
having a pie, you're going to pick.
I choose barbecue.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll put mayonnaise on a pie though. Yeah,
Will ya?
Kewpie mayo, yeah.
See, to me, like if it's party pies and sausage rolls, I like either tomato or barbecue, but probably barbecue.
Yeah, I'll go barbecue. I just
surely
think
the tomato sauce is like if you're having a hot dog, like tomato sauce is good with a hot dog.
See, I like to put like a cheese sauce on my hot dogs.
Oh yeah, or like mustard and tomato sauce.
Okay, mustard and ketchup together, sure. Just ketchup on a hot dog, fucking rogue.
See, I love a Frankfurt just dipped in tomato sauce.
Yeah, again, barbecue for me.
Really?
Yeah, see, ketchup for me, like if tomato sauce is your flavour of choice for your sauce, that's not a red flag that means we're never going to get along, but I definitely do look at you as a subhuman to me. You know what I mean? Like I look at you as beneath me. Like I go, you're a peasant with your with your ketchup.
See, my
over
one
there.
is definitely people that are rude to waiters and waitresses. I know someone personally who is rude to waiters and waitresses.
That's fact.
And I don't want to go out for meals with that person because they embarrass me.
Yeah.
And then I try to overcompensate to the waiter and waitress. And then I'm like, that's not an enjoyable experience for me to go out for a meal with you.
Yeah.
When I'm like overcompensating, being super nice or like offering to order for them or whatever.
Yeah.
But that is like a major red flag for me. People that just talk to like service people in general, like beneath them.
Yeah.
That's a massive red flag to me.
Yeah. I mean, if the service worker liked ketchup, I would definitely treat them worse. Like in fact, from now on, I'm going to ask my waiters and waitresses, what's your favorite sauce? And if they give me anything but ketchup, I'll give you a tip.
Well, maybe you and AJ need to band together on this.
Yeah,
one
AJ doesn't
he
like tomato
fucking
anything.
Hates everything tomato.
So he actually is beyond the normal threshold because there are plenty of people who don't like tomato. I have a friend who, if a tomato touches her burger, like they've accidentally. So for me, I don't eat tomato. Hate tomato. I don't mind. Like I like ketchup. Like it's not that I don't like it. I just think it's just something about it just is basic to me.
Yeah.
So tomato on a burger, if I say no tomato and my burger comes out with a tomato, I'll happily just take it off. Whatever, these things happen. One of my friends is like, no, you must make my whole burger again. The tomato
AJ
can't
used
touch
to be
it.
like that, but he's gotten better, I think, like since being with me, where he will just pull the tomato off and still eat it. But it used to be, I cannot, that tomato has touched that, so I can't eat that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he won't even have tomato sauce. He won't even have anything with tomato flavoring in it. Like
it's like if he's got a packet of corn chips, he'll check the ingredients, and if it has tomato like powder or whatever in the ingredients, he won't eat that.
See, that's insane.
I know.
Like that's insane. I'm sorry, AJ. I love you.
I don't get mad at AJ for anything ever, but that infuriates me, and I want to punch him and say, "Grow the fuck up."
When you go out to dinners and stuff, you always have to have a white sauce pasta.
Yeah.
Like you can never get like a vodka pasta.
No.
Unless obviously you take it home or you just eat the whole thing. But like they're quite, usually vodka pasta is quite big and it's just something you split.
Yeah.
He couldn't do a lamb ragu, which is insane.
Does that have tomato in it?
Yeah. Lamb ragu
I will
is
say
delicious.
though, I think there has been a lot of times where we've had things at restaurants
with tomato
and
in
he's
it.
like, oh, like there might be like a sauce that might be like a chili sauce, but I'm like, he was like, does it smell like tomato? I smell like, no, it doesn't smell like tomato at all. and then he'll eat it. And I know for sure it has tomato in it, but I just bung him on and say, no, that tastes more like chili.
The corn chip thing is wild.
Yeah. I know.
So even like barbecue shapes, would there be tomato in that?
So he doesn't even have barbecue sauce because that has tomato in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So his shape of choice is like a chicken?
Yeah,
crimpy?
Chicken crimpy is his favourite.
Yum.
Yeah.
Which are the elite shape. I'm sorry, that's going to ruffle some feathers, but fuck me dead.
I feel like we spoke about this like years ago on this pod, and I said I think an underrated one is the is it nacho cheese?
Cheese and bacon?
No. The yellow cheese ones are really good.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the blue one, dark blue.
Not pizza.
No, pizza is also up there. Dark blue shapes. Let me look it up.
Don't know.
Yeah, it's
Can't
like
think.
that one, nacho cheese.
Oh, well then what's the cheese one? Just cheese.
Yeah, but this is like
I don't know
got
if
a bit
cheese
of red
exists,
in it.
Right?
Yeah.
Just cheese?
Cheese is that yellow one.
Oh, do they still sell all those flavours?
I think so.
I feel like when I go to the
look at that one, savoury. I haven't seen that for ages.
I feel like when I go to the shops, all you see is like chicken crimpy, pizza, barbecue.
Yeah.
And
What
cheese
about
and bacon.
chicken drumstick?
Oh, chicken drumstick. Now that was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's well and truly gone now.
Oh, chicken drumstick. Well, Shapes also has like meat pie flavours now. They've got the Vegemite. The Vegemite ones are quite nice. They've got the meat pie.
Cheese and bacon's good. You know what? I will
Shapes.
have. No, what happened to chicken drumstick flavour?
Can you type in Shapes Korean barbecue? I don't know whether it was. Yeah, it was Shapes that sent it to me just the other week. Yes, they sent me Korean barbecue flavour.
Char grilled Korean barbecue.
Yeah, had that. That was nice. Fully loaded.
Bueno beef taco? What the hell?
Oh, what the hell? Anyway, what were we talking about? You were going to go on to red flags or something.
Yeah, are there any other red flags in people?
Well, you said, what were some of her examples? Because
she didn't have any.
Oh.
She was asking the people and then I didn't save it. Yeah.
There was one more game you wanted to play. What was the last one?
Oh, yeah. I saw another TikTok and sorry, I haven't saved any of these TikToks, but what is something in your house that you'll never budge on?
What do you mean by that?
So, for example, with me, I will always buy expensive, nice butter. So, like, no matter how expensive something is, you know, is there a thing in your household that you'll always buy, like, the non-home brand version of?
Oh, Kewpie mayo
would
be the first thing that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then, my barbecue sauce. Speaking of sauce, I know we had a lot of sauce talk in this episode.
Oh, do you buy that one in, like, what one do you get?
Just Master Foods.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but that's just
Some people like that other one, you know, and it's got, like, the fat bottom and then the skinny top.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not real special or anything. It's just that the Master Foods one is the one that I've, like, settled on and I like. I think as well, cheese, it has to be bigger.
See, that's interesting because I remember you spoke about this once and then I was like, oh, I always just buy, like, the Coles brand bag of tasty cheese. And then you were like, no, you got to get the bigger shredded cheese.
Yeah. So did you ever get the big one and did you taste the difference?
No, I need to get it.
There's definitely a difference. Like the Coles cheese is like powdery. Like,
it is.
Yeah, like the bigger.
And can I just say, just side note, I love cheese.
Same.
Like it's my number one favourite food.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's so versatile too. There's so many things you can do with cheese, but also there's so many types of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got all the types, then you've got all the things you can do with the cheese.
I just love cheese. Like I love when I'm like, I just feel like something, go into the fridge, get a massive handful of grated cheese. Sometimes I even get a bowl and just tip grated cheese into it and sit there eating it. Yeah, really love it.
Wow.
Sometimes laying in bed at night, 9:30, going to go to sleep in about an hour.
Really?
Don't know what to. I want to eat a little snack, and then I have from Costco the big, massive tower of the triangle cow.
Yes,
ones.
Cream
Get
cheese.
6 of those. Just eat them in bed.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's what's the other cheese? There's another cheese that you should.
Baby Bell.
No. I can't remember, but now that you got me thinking of the cheese, you don't have nightmares because of the cheese? Cheese
No,
can give
but
you
I have
nightmares.
Googled that. But I have fucking weird dreams every night anyway.
The honey and pistachio, that's my favourite cheese.
Yeah, yum.
Can't remember what brand
Just
that
any
is,
honey with cheese. Yum.
Oh, yeah, on the Mersey Valley. Yeah,
Yeah.
honey on the Mersey Valley.
But just any cheese and put honey on top on a cracker. Yum. I'm just so hungry.
What's that creamy cheese that you like?
Dauphinoise.
And then Kate's found that garlic and herb one or something. So have you tried that yet?
No, I need to.
So we got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I do love a cheese.
Yeah.
Anyway, I could talk about cheese for the rest of my life, but let's do this last little game and wrap this baby up.
Yeah, the game was, what are things you'll never budge on?
Oh, fuck, I forgot. We talked about cheese so much, I've forgotten all about that.
Mine's butter.
Mine is high quality, like I'll only get my Ajax spray and wipe, like the expensive spray and wipe.
Another one, I always buy Quilton toilet paper.
Okay.
Like the purple packet one.
Yeah.
The 3-ply or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Although at work we have the no crap. What is it? Nobody gives a crap.
Who gives a crap, yeah?
Yeah. So we got that at work because that's good. But at home, I've got Quilton.
Mm-hmm.
Could never go another brand at home.
Mm-hmm.
Same. Ajax spray and wipe. Like always do that one.
Oh, and you know what? Just randomly, just as a little tidbit bonus, so Max, because I was just going to say streaming services. Like I'm someone who, no matter what my budget entails, I need my streaming services.
Yep.
And it annoys me that you need so many. I will say I just got Max.
What's that?
Max has just launched in Australia, HBO Max.
Oh, yeah?
So it's all the HBO shows. So there's like Sex and the City, The Sopranos, I think are on there, things like that, like old shows like that. And then they've got like House of Dragon, a lot of the things that were on Binge. I think Binge had a lot of the contracts for HBO Max. And then Binge has now lost those because Max has launched in Australia.
See,
as
I'm
like a
shocking. I
streaming service.
need to get my streaming services in order because I mainly watch Netflix. Like that's just the one that I always turn on. But I know for sure that I've got like a Disney Plus. I've got like
Stan?
yeah, but like
Prime.
I haven't watched them for so long, but I
Yeah.
know that we've got them and we pay for them. So I either need to start watching shit on there or unsubscribe for the time being.
I now have just done the yearly. I'm doing the yearlies for whatever one I can.
Okay.
Because
It's cheaper.
it works out cheaper. And I thought, well, I've had it for the last 12 months. And
Yeah.
So I thought we may as well get the one payment out of the way.
One
save
time
a
we
bit of
should look
money.
up, I wonder if we could, like in our Netflix account, like how much it's cost us across the lifetime, the same way we looked up the Ubers.
Yuck. I even like looked at my Stan because I went through it all. It's a good time of year to look at your budgets and, blah, blah. So I was looking at my Stan one and I've had that since the dawn of fucking Stan. And I don't want to even think about how much money I spent on that. But I also have seen that it was increasing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even remember it being that cheap. Anyway, I wanted to say all this, sorry, before we wrap this up, that I got Max and I cancelled it within 15 minutes because I went through the whole thing and the thing that annoys me is they are not offering a free trial. So I had to sign up and pay the $12 to even just get access to it to see what was on there. So that pissed me off that I couldn't do a free trial. But I think that nowadays, free trials probably don't exist on streaming services because we already know what's on there. We already know how they work. They probably don't, because Disney Plus doesn't do a trial either. So nowadays you don't get many like 30-day free trials. Sometimes you get a 7-day free trial, but like whatever. The point is Max didn't have one. So I had to pay the $12 to even get access. Once I got access, I went through the entire discography of everything they had. It was piss poor. I was like, what the fuck is going on? There's nothing on here. Granted, there was White Lotus, so I have been watching the White Lotus for the first time.
You said that in our broadcast channel.
But the thing is, I've started watching the White Lotus, and because I'm paying the $12 a month, that's the basic plan. So I have to watch 3 ads before the show starts.
No, if you're paying for something.
3 ads before it starts, and then every 10 minutes, 3 ads.
No, if you're paying for something, no.
And it's $12. So it's like, it was like basic with ads. Then you can pay $15 or $16 and you don't have ads. I was like, I'll just do the basic. Like, what? I got to watch 1 or 2 ads. No, there are like 15 ads per episode of White Lotus. It is fucking ridiculous. Max, sort your shit out. Matt's round of the week coming in now because I was like, this is actually fucking cooked. If I'm paying $3-4 a month,
maybe,
sure, put 15 ads on one episode. $12. It's also why I can't watch, like, you watch You Married at First Sight, you love it. That's one of the biggest drawbacks cards for me not to watch is the
But
fact that...
I think the good thing about, like, yeah, there's so many ads in Married at First Sight, but, like, because I watch it with AJ and because this year I had my little broadcast channel for maths, in the ad break I talked to AJ and then I'd post in the broadcast channel. So the ads would take like 2 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
So if you got someone to talk to about it, like, that's when you use the ad to be like, oh my God, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So, yeah, anyway.
Anyway, don't recommend Max. That's my... I'm de-influencing you from...
Flush of the week.
De-influencing you from that. You don't need that at this given time. I'm happy to give it another go in a few months. Maybe they might have more things on.
shows.
But literally 15 minutes until I unsubscribed. So there you go. Anyway, we've said enough on this episode. We've said too much this week.
Yeah.
Honestly, this week's been a big revealing week for high scrollers. So we'll see you next Tuesday.